Let's get right to former FBI official Bill Gavin for his take on this. He's a former FBI assistant director. Great to have you on, Bill. Is this going to live up to the hype?
Well, Liz, I'm not too sure what it's going to live up to. The minority members of Congress are going to do everything they possibly can to coerce Bob Mueller to go beyond the four corners of the report that he prepared. I don't think that's going to happen. They'll try to get him to explain that rather inane statement that he made that if they had found any facts that did not support criminal activity, they would have said so. That doesn't make any sense to me. They didn't put forth any facts that said that he did commit any kind of a crime. So it doesn't make any sense to me. I think they'll continue to try to do these things.
You know, the media had the president convicted even before the Mueller report came out. Here's the thing. Prosecutors are not allowed to decide guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Mueller cannot undercut the president's constitutional presumption of innocence, Bill.
Absolutely not. The ability to convict somebody rests with a jury, not a grand jury, but a jury of the peers. And there is no way that they can, the media or anybody else should be doing what they're doing to this president. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, Liz, for them to be doing the kinds of things and saying the kinds of things. I heard just before this segment, I heard somebody say that just the very fact that Mueller will come on and say what the report says will be strong evidence that the president did something wrong. What are they thinking of? I don't even see the logic in doing something like that. Yeah, there's no logic in that at all.
I hear you. You know, here's the thing. This is about precedent. This is about dangerous precedent. Bill, you've talked about that. If House Democrats can demand Mueller testify, then any congressional committee can subpoena any prosecutor who declines to prosecute any ordinary American. That's the thing.
And that leads to a very slippery slope to interfere with what our democracy is all about and what our rule of law is all about, Liz. And this is why we have to be very careful here. I really don't believe Bob Mueller will go beyond the four corners of that, but I know that the Dems, still licking their wounds from the loss of 2016, which they have still never gotten over, need to pay attention to what they were elected to do, and that is we the people. They've forgotten who the people are, and there are so many serious events and serious pieces of legislation that have to be passed that they're all tied in a knot just over the Mueller report. And they're going to find in this report, in this appearance of Bob, nothing more than was in the report.
That's a good point.
It doesn't make any sense. It's a ridiculous sense.
Bill Gavin, you're terrific. We love having you on. And Bill, final point. The fireworks are going to come when Mark Meadows starts asking Robert Mueller, why didn't you look into the provenance of the Steele dossier and the FISA abuses? So that's where the fireworks are going to come in. Bill Gavin, love having you on. Come back soon. You're terrific. Great insights there.